Hello, Scorpio. This is your weekly tarot reading for December 21st through the 27th. So let's go ahead and get started. Universe, what does Scorpio need to know this week, 21st through 27th of December? Top of the deck with clarification if necessary. Here we go. We get Princess of Discs, Transmute. King of Swords, Analytical. King of Discs, Determined. The Ten of Discs, Legacy, definitely about money. Past, Seven of Wands, Courage. Coming up for you this week, the Eight of Swords, Confusion. The Ace of Swords, Realization. The Nine of Wands, Endurance. The Wizard, Power of Creation. And the Hierophant, Spirituality, definitely taking the high road this week. And encompassing all layers of you and those around you, definitely. Okay, so the center of the question here is the Princess of Discs. And this is the ability to take what's around you and to turn it into your favor, finding opportunity in situations, and it's being crossed here by the King of Swords, which is you've been really thinking about yourself and your emotions and everyone else's emotions and how they all play, and that's been really taking a lot of your thought power here. Now you're wanting to take this knowledge that you have gained from the situation, because last week you guys were taking a timeout pill. You were really going in deep and looking at your relationships, and this week definitely you have that understanding of the situation here, and now you're going to try and transmute this and to change this towards the way that you need it to go. I mean, you put a lot of thought in what you're going to take, what actions you're going to take. Your higher self is working on the King of Discs, which is determined, using your determination to set things right, to correct things, to have fertility in your life around you again. So that's what your higher self has been working on. Underneath, you've been working with the Ten of Discs, which is legacy. This is building of yourself, building of the family, building of reputation, and creating something long-standing that lasts a long time for you, your family, your children, and so on and so forth, and even into your community. Past experience is courage, and that's helping you move forward in this situation this week. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, Confusion. So let's go ahead and do a little clarification on this confusion card. We get Six of Swords, Ascension, Eight of Cups, Renunciation, and the Queen of Cups, Supportive. Okay, this is you stepping into it. What you have figured out here, the confusion is going to be settling, the confusion that is within you and which way that you need to go. You're rising above this, I'm sorry. You're setting aside things that didn't no longer serve you, and you step into the more supportive role here. The Queen of Discs, the provider, the nurturer in this environment. So what can you remove this week that allows you to be that supportive person, that allows you to be this King of Discs here, this determined nature, and the creator of this beautiful bounty that you're wanting to create? You're stepping, and you might be a little confused still on it, but that's what you're moving through here. You're rising above this. You know what you need to set aside now. You know what you need to turn your back away from that's no longer helping you. Of course, that you figured out through this situation here. Your internal world is the Ace of Swords, Realization. So you're going to be getting some revelation about a situation, about relieving of worry is what I'm getting here, relieving of stress, letting go of this huge load that you've been carrying, that you now see yourself able to move forward here, move freely through this situation. Your outside world is the Nine of Wands, which means you need to keep it up. Okay, you need to keep your fire and and you know, you got to work for this to really push through, but at least you know which way you're going and what you are doing with it now. There is that release of movement, release of having to study it anymore, and actually enacting this plan this week. I'm not sure what plan you have going on. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords right here. Let's see. We get the Hangman, Surrender, the Princess of Cups, Dreamy, and the Light, Reveal. So again, we have realization and reveal. So this is going to be an ideal set, or even I'm getting that this is going to be a message for you that's going to change your plans up, to allow the surrender of that old energy coming from this renunciation and this confusion. So your internal world, this is based off of your internal self and how you are processing, and it is turning very positive. You're going to get some information. You're going to be getting something that really puts that movement back into your life and what you're wanting to create here with the wizard, the power of creation. So definitely this week you're going to be focused on what you're going to do with this. Okay? I feel there's going to be plenty in a way, especially emotionally, but I am getting financially as well. It's going to be what you do with it, you know, and you spent this so much time here deciding your environment and what you would do with it, and now you can actually start working towards it. Overall, energy is the Hierophant, spirituality. This is being connected. This is finding your purpose, finding your path. Also, like outer forms of religion, preferences for that. So this is going to be looking for higher education in different areas. And learning how to redirect this new energy that you have with yourself. This realization is just going to be such a release for you, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful week coming up for you. Expect to be feeling a lot better this week. If you've been going through stress, anxiety, and in situations like that, you can expect this reveal and release to allow you to finally move forward and be that supportive, loving Scorpio that you are. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead, check out my other videos, like, subscribe, and I will see you next week, Scorpio.